We're entering a new era. AI is no longer just a model that answers questions. It's becoming an agent that can act, execute tasks, and participate in economic activity. In short, an AI agent. But you've likely hit a wall in practice. Ask AI to write code. Fine. Research. Fine. Generate videos, manage social media, spin up a website. Also fine. Ask it to do something that creates an economic relationship. Buy data, call a paid API, rent GPU time, or pay for cloud hosting, and it stops. Why? Because of economic identity. AI agents don't have a human-style legal identity. They can't open accounts, can't hold credit cards, and aren't legal persons. That blocks direct purchase of APIs, inference compute, database queries, or gated content. In other words, the payment layer is missing, and the loop breaks. This is why the x402 protocol attracted so much attention. It gives AI the capability to pay autonomously. It's the key intersection between crypto and AI, and it opens new technical and investment possibilities. I'm TQ. Welcome to TQ 2050. Today we'll examine the payment layer for AI agents, why traditional payments don't fit, why crypto is naturally aligned, and what x402 may unlock. Who was today's payment system built for? For humans. Most online paid services assume the caller is a person. The standard flow is familiar. Create account, log in, bind email's phone, enter billing address, add card PayPal, pick a plan, verify email, trial, renew, cancel, monthly invoice. That's fine for human users. For AI agents, it's a choke point. A typical use case, say you want a quant AI agent, call it Alpha. You give Alpha 2 tasks before the market opens. 1. Scrape last week's hot topics. 2. Pull minute-level market data from several providers. In a perfect world, Alpha completes everything and delivers results. In reality, Alpha fails at the first step. The social platform's data interface shows register first, create account, choose a plan, enter billing, bind a card. Alpha has no economic identity, so it can't bind a card or open a payment account. The job stalls. First-time access to a financial data vendor is similar. Register, pick a plan, wait for an email verification, again blocked by account and payment steps. At the core, both tasks require paying providers for data. The current system is subscription first and account first. For AI, those are preconditions it can't satisfy. It would need a human to front-run registration and payment. Our payment and account systems were designed assuming the caller is human. You can't avoid bank accounts, identity checks, and card rails. Can we script the human flow? Could we automate register, bind cards, checkout, pre-fill personal info, and let the AI run? Conclusion, some cases can be semi-automated, most cannot be fully automated. What works today is enterprise automation, company-issued cards, company KYC, spend limits, and risk controls. It is not handing a personal card and full identity to an AI. Many acquirers and platforms also discourage unsupervised automated purchasing in their terms. The industry is exploring AP2, Agent Payments Protocol, to allow mandate plus accountability for cards, bank transfers, and stablecoins. But this is early. We can cover AP2 in a separate episode. Even with scripts and enterprise backstops, you're mostly removing operational friction, not fixing settlement layer and pricing model mismatches. What AI really needs is real-time access, real-time pay, real-time settlement. Traditional systems aren't built for large volumes of $1 and $0.001 micropayments. Fees and overhead dominate. On legacy rails, the ceiling is 1 minimal human authorization plus partial automation. The tool that removes the wall. Crypto. Anyone with crypto experience knows the wallet equals ownership. No bank account needed. A program can hold an address, receive and send funds, and hold assets. That solves the economic identity problem for agents. Second, crypto transfers have a property. On-chain equals settlement. Once final, they're irreversible. On layer 2, you get second-level confirmations and low fees. Good for unattended workflows, no billing cycles, no holidays. Third, code is policy. You can program budgets, whitelists, per-text limits, time windows, and dual approval. Rules live in smart contracts and execute consistently. Connecting to the real internet. To turn those advantages into real transactions, we still need direct connection to internet resources. With crypto in place, the job is to connect internet resource access and payment to on-chain settlement. HTTP is the common language of the web. Most sites and APIs use it. The natural approach is to let every HTTP request carry a native micropayment, supporting per request, per unit, and per time billing. To bridge Web2's HTTP world and on-chain settlement, we need a standard channel. X402. X402, initiated by Coinbase, is an application layer payment protocol on HTTP. It links, quote, payment proof, verification, receipt with blockchain settlement. The goal is to let stablecoins like USDC settle directly over HTTP. How it works? Simplified. The AI app requests a resource. If it's paid, the server replies with HTTP 402 payment required, quoting the price, currency, chain, and validity. The client makes a small on-chain payment, then retries the same request with the payment proof in the header. The server verifies in the same HTTP flow and returns 200 OK with an X payment response receipt. The facilitator role, X402, introduces an optional but recommended facilitator. It simplifies verification and settlement between buyer and seller, validates the client's payment payload, signature, amount, chain, currency versus the 402 quote, broadcasts the transaction, confirms it, returns the result to the server. Benefits. Sellers don't need to integrate blockchain directly, run nodes, write signature, settlement logic, or manage compliance. Buyers can sign offline and avoid broadcasting themselves, delivering no gas, no account UX. Hash, ping, and the narrative. Recent attention around ping helped X402 break into the mainstream narrative. From a functional angle, a burst of high-frequency micropayments suggests the end-to-end path can handle load, with efficiency and safety proven in early tests. From a market lens, ping's price action provided the attention needed to make AI can pay a visible story. Would I buy ping? I wouldn't. I don't see a business logic that makes ping a core payment asset inside X402. The official narrative stresses HTTP native stablecoins and verifiable payments, likely USDC as the default rail. Volatility and security concerns aren't ideal for real agent payments. Ping also isn't core infrastructure in the payment chain. At best, it may serve as a demo testing token for frameworks and SDKs, similar to a testnet role, but that hasn't happened yet. Right now, it looks more like a meme around a genuine technical trend. Where are the opportunities? 1. Facilitators, the communication verification bridge between HTTP and on-chain payments. They can charge per transaction and sell enterprise features. Not exclusive to Coinbase, though the hosted facilitator has the largest volume today. 2. Agent plus wallet integration. Coinbase's Payments MCP is a reference for how agents can create wallets and fund via on-ramps, essentially a pattern to connect to 402. 3. Developer tooling and agent frameworks. Frameworks, e.g. agent platforms that ship X402 native, become the default switch. Whoever owns the SDK on by default gains distribution. 4. Issuance and marketplaces for agents. If X402 lowers monetization friction, agent creation, graduation, and trading increase, benefiting issuance market platforms through fees. 5. Settlement layers, L2 chains. X402 defines how to pay. Long-term viability still depends on chain throughput and fees. X402 can accelerate user inflows and amplify the advantage of efficient chains. 6. Sellers and applications. Real business impact lands here. When API data model vendors disclose X402 revenue share, conversion, and RPM, this becomes an operating channel. Then we judge pricing power, retention, and margins like any normal business. Half summary. The value of AI agent payments via X402 will first pool where the take rate sits. Facilitators likely monetize earliest and most directly. Next, SDKs and frameworks that make X402 default on gain install base and distribution. Finally, sellers and apps convert the narrative into operating cash flows. If this was helpful, like and subscribe and share it with anyone building agents, APIs, data services, or settlement infra. I'm TQ. See you next time.